Hello. Good evening. That was just the chat. Good evening to anyone who is in the chat or may hop into the chat at any time. Cracking open a Barks root beer. And let's look at what they cut. I'm over here now. At what they cut from Perfect Dark. I swear I haven't done a Perfect... Have I done a Perfect Dark one yet? See, now, of all times, now is the time I start to question it. Pretty sure I didn't do... Yeah, I haven't done a Perfect Dark. I'm fairly certain I haven't done Perfect Dark yet. But anyway, let's see what we can find. Yeah, sorry. It looked like the stream preview wasn't like all the way on. Anyway, Perfect Dark. I see my kilobits per second starting to fall down. You better stand there, you bitch. Alright, set in the year 2023 of the futuristic but fictional timeline, Perfect Dark is an FPS inspired by classic sci-fi flicks and is considered the spiritual successor to Rare's earlier first-person shooter, GoldenEye 007, as it shares many of its mechanics and uses a modified version of its engine. A reboot of the game developed by the Initiative and Crystal Dynamics was planned to be in development to release on Xbox Series X/S, but it was later canceled due to the unfair Microsoft layoffs. There you go, unfair layoffs indeed. God forbid rich company owners and executives take a pay cut. God forbid. That would just be, it'd be the end of the world. Oh no! God forbid a millionaire makes slightly less than $1 million. Oh no. Oh. So dumb. So dumb. Either way. Oh yeah, there's a lot of shit. But if I use info, let's do. Usually do prototype info, but let's. Well, prototype info is always 50/50. NTSC version 6.4 beta, PAL version XBLA debug mode. 6.4. Dated March 22nd, 2000. I have been in kindergarten. No, I think that was in August. And I started kindergarten. Yeah. Oh, because I think I started kindergarten in 1999. So I don't know. Alright. I love it. I like that song. Okay, let's try the pre-release info. Really creepy. Hey, Perfect Dark trailer. A promotional video, possibly from E3 1998, showing some early gameplay footage. Some of the footage is reused in other videos, but this is the only known copy with the original music intact. The music is a combination of 3 tracks from the game Area 51 Escape, the unused track in the final round, and another track not heard anywhere else, in Perfect Dark at least. This was a sketch composed by Ray Norgate, who then ended up revamping it, as Scotland the Brave in Time Splitters Future Perfect. That's cool. Love Time Splitters. Alright. Let's give it this. It's such terrible quality. The best thing ever, and anyone who disagreed was censoring him. Yeah, seems about right. Unsettling unsolved mysteries and discoveries. I really wish I could see when these videos were uploaded, because I love Oddheader. He does great videos. Very nice voice. There, no. Me. There it is. Alright. It's games on film. The footage in this video seems to come from the same source material as the one above. However, it has some footage not seen in that video, and sadly is also missing a lot. Parts that are present in both videos are much clearer. This is most of the same video, so we're going to skip that one. No need for the 64. Even more footage from that same source. This is a lot from Area 51 that is missing in the other two. Okay. The relevant part of the video starts at 7:21. There's even more footage of Area 51, including 4-screen multiplayer games. A heavily processed video, however, does show a few scenes that aren't in any others, including some more deep sea. Don't be fooled by the multiplayer sequence since the top of the screen is using the right level. Oh, 64 magazine. In E3 1999 filmed a video from 64 magazine which contains perfect dark footage. Much of it is captured from the same source as the other videos, but there is some footage of a later build being played rather poorly at 11:11. The GoldenEye sniper rifle is seen in a multiplayer game. Body image. Okay, hold on. There goes the The KPS signal's low. Like I said, it's been going up and down real inconsistently all day today. I don't get it. I can wait a little bit because right now it's at over 8,000 kbps, kilobits per second, presumably, and yet the little bars is at 1. Oh, I don't know if those two are related or what, but either way, it's a pain in my ass. Okay, I guess we'll just keep going and hope y'all can see me and hear me. Well, no, now it's at 174 kilobits per second. Oh my god, the inconsistency. Why is it doing this? It wasn't doing this last week. It was great. Wunderbar. No, it's nothing. Nada! It's a goose egg! God, I gotta watch that movie again. It's so funny. I had it all planned. It was perfect, B. Perfect. And now it's nothing. Nada! It's a goose egg. Oh, I love Acceptance. Holy crap. That's such a good movie. There we go. Oh, I love that music. That music's great. E3 and
Hi, welcome to
what
E3.
the f? And the door opening animation! What the fuck? Oh, I have multiple questions. Why are they there? How much did they get paid? And what are they doing now, I wonder? I hope they're doing alright. I really do hope they're doing alright. I forgot about the era of booth babes, quote unquote. That's so weird.
Hi, welcome to E3.
Yo, that Mario statue's killing it. I love that. I love that Mario. That's not even related to Perfect Dark. That's just sick as hell. 30 minutes. The big old fat Pikachu. That's cute. Oh, there's some footage of DK64. Oh, terrible. What the fuck is that? Why is there just a lady cosplaying as, I guess, Catwoman from Batman? That's weird. Oh, wow. It's a fucking... Oh, wow. Yeah, why are they showing footage of Phantom Menace? Showing footage of Phantom Menace. That's weird. I'm actually gonna skip this part because I don't want to get copyright struck. Oh my god, why is it just sitting there? Just on footage. There it is. What the hell? Oh, hell yeah, I love the EDM. Conquer 64, okay. I forgot that's an RTS. That's weird looking. I'm digging the fuck out of this music, man. This shit rips. Let's get to why we're here. 11:11. All right. Also, I don't know why the YouTube format window is so weird looking.
This is Perfect Dark.
Who the fuck is that? Building from the first level. Hello, man. Mr. Baldwin. May I call you Mr. May I call you Mr. Baldwin? Yeah, that's still the first level. It's still the first level. Still like the music. And it doesn't look like they changed the first level, or it looks like it doesn't look like the first level has changed that much. What the fuck was that? Ooh. Man, fall down. He's just standing there. Oh, I guess he's on easy mode. Kind of looks like he is, because he's not really shooting him much. I say that as if I wasn't on easy mode the whole time. Oh, there we go. I'm still loving the vibes of this music. This music fucking rips. Oh, I'm looking at the bottom half of a TV. That's no. That's not what it is. Oh, it's multiplayer. Okay, that was weird. Yeah, I guess they aren't. Which can see through walls. But it looks like garbage on the fucking recorded screen. Good God. Pick up. Nice pick up. Hey, it's the sniper rifle from GoldenEye. That might be a good for a screenshot. Toro, 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 toro. Toro, toro, toro. And I get to see your card on your shelf. But first, let me introduce myself. My name is Coach Z. Is it just this multiplayer instance? I kind of hope not. The fucking X-ray goggles didn't do shit for him. What am I with CPU control? What the fuck? Why would they would do that? Oh my god, the Xena Warrior Princess fighting game. Oh, will it eventually be a 4-player beat 'em up? I don't know about that. I don't know if it ever came to that. Oh, this is so wacky. I can only imagine how it would turn out if I had been this deep into gaming news to be able to watch this shit. I wouldn't have even known where to watch this at, honestly. I just had cable. I don't know, at the time I had DirecTV. Because back then, sure. Like, I don't know if DirecTV is still a satellite provider or not. Still, StarCraft 64. Alright. That's crazy looking. Oh, there you go. Okay, good. Wi-Fi's back to normal. For now. In a world where dark secrets hide in glass towers is the official promotion trailer for the game. It shows a ton of early tests of weapons and allied characters. The solo setup for the Skidar combat simulator arena is briefly shown.
In a world where dark secrets hide in glass towers, accessing the truth can sometimes take more than a keystroke. Something shadowy is going on inside the walls of the Datadyne Corp.
Why isn't it load? Why won't it show me the
Something
picture?
shadowy.
I want to show me the picture. What are we doing here? Oh, God, it's probably the fucking Wi-Fi again. There we go. Yeah, it won't even fucking show it. Come on. There we go.
In a world where
That quality is so bad. It only goes up to 480.
dark secrets hide in glass towers, accessing the truth can sometimes take more than a keystroke.
Sometimes things that are
Something shadowy
expensive
is going on
are
inside the
worse.
walls of the Datadyne Corporation, and it's your mission to stop it. It's a world where stealth is your best weapon,
Not really.
but not your only one. Where your enemies are more intelligent than ever,
Doubt it.
and where Dolby surround sound
Ugh.
could save your life.
Dolby surround sound could save your life. That's so silly. Of unaltered gameplay footage playing through the first 3 missions. Weapons and devices. Early weapon behavior can be seen in all 3 videos, but the official trailer shows most of it. Some points not specific to any weapons in particular. Weapons originally reloaded like they do in GoldenEye. Oh, where you point down, or where the animation just shows them like lowering it below the screen, and then it and you hear the load reload button. Yeah. Well, this already has its laser sight. In early footage, there's no visible laser beam. What? Man, it's not even showing. Oh my god, it's not even caught up yet. What the hell, man? Yes, I agree, Milky. Whoops. I agree, Milky. Perfect Dark is better than... Well, it's a little better than GoldenEye in terms of gameplay. But, like, vibes, I honestly like the Super Spy better than the, Oh, whoops. Yeah, I'm blocking the... I'm blocking the chat. Here, let me move it over there. Just for this evening. There we go. Actually, no, let's put it above my head. That's a little better. Alright. But yes, I agree. For the most part. HUD. The HUD looks mostly the same, honestly. Yeah. Early they were bars with no numbers. After that they were bars with numbers. And then the final, they're little I don't know what you fucking call those. Little boxes where bars separated into sections. What the fuck? Oh yeah. The soundtrack for Hypnospace Outlaw. Boop. The proofs on the internet. Okay. The AMA bars are known to have gone through 2 revisions before the final style. Seems to have been used. This seems to have been used in as a test bed. It looks almost the same, honestly. Except, weirdly enough, the what's the term? The textures seem more detailed in the prototype than they do in the final. The Punk Pond was originally called the Pink Pony. Pink Pony Club. Joanna is shooting by the Pink Pony Club. She is doing spy work by the Pink Pony Club. Pink Pony Club. Pink. The textures for the old sign are still in the image bank. It's not called Pink Pony, it's called Pony Pink. Clearly. Because pony's on top and then pink goes down, so it's Pony Pink. You don't read down then to the right, you read right then down, presumably. I say as if I know shit. The Punk Pond was originally called Pink. Oh, I read that. A number of early shots show a hovering police car like the one used in the mission intro. On the same patrol route, the G5 robot uses the finalized mission. Uses in the finalized mission. The car used in the cutscene is still present in this shot. However, showing it was not the same one.
Ein Hoffnungsfunke flackerte wie ein Irrlicht auf dem Eis. Bald schwach, bald fahl und stirbt, weil niemand ihn zu findet das Ende der Qualen oder sei.
Joanna. Beta Down Shop Troopers, Area 51, pre-release, final. Are we sure that's the same hallway? That looks completely different. Pink Pony is a brony fetish bar. Hell yeah, brother. Beyond its time. 100%. Milky, 100%. I could also see the term Pink Pony being a brony fetish bar. That'd be funny as hell. I'd be fascinated to see what's in there. I've never really been to a fetish bar, so I don't really know if, like, you're just walking around with the associated fetish, or if, like, there's actual action going on, or what, but I would just love to walk in and be like, hey, what's this all about? And then looking at me like, who the fuck are you? I'm like, don't worry about it. I'm just here to learn. Hands off. Hands off learning. Oh, man. The lower bunker in the final background. Hey, there he is. Oh, I forgot his name was Elvis. That's right. Joanna has taken Elvis to the showers here. This isn't possible in the final escape mission, since the doors leading to this area are locked until you revive Elvis. That's ridiculous. Ridiculous insofar as it's hilarious that you could have been able to, you were able. Latency's so crazy. I know, I'm sorry. It's a little better. It's not you, it is me. My internet's been going in and out all day. I'm just amazed that my stream has not fallen off completely. I'm very surprised by that. But yeah, my Wi-Fi has been very inconsistent all day. And I wanted to stream anyway, because I want to read, goddammit. I want to have a consistent day. I want to have 2 consistent weeks in a row, by God. Alright. Joanna. Still from a cutscene where Joanna fires an AZMG, which can be seen in most of the early videos. Okay. Chicago? Oh, man, that sucks. in fact stop peeing? Are you so afraid of Jordan that you in fact stop peeing midstream? I know that. Hey Jordan, how you doing? Are you so afraid of Jordan that you in fact stop peeing midstream? Excuse me. That should do it. We go back to 0. To get it back to good. No. No. Oh. It's nothing. Just stand there. I could say so much. I don't know that I don't want to. Yeah, that's such a weird thing that they had the idea to just map people's faces on the character. This also came back in the PS2 era with Tony Hawk's Underground. You could upload an image of yourself, sort of, and map it onto a character. Map it onto your created character. You used content by level. Stick out. 4 levels. The slanted portion of the CI's front door model actually rotates upright as it opens. This is never seen because the doors are always locked during training and knocked out of their frame in the defense mission. Canon to the Institute. Oh, I wish my Wi-Fi was better than this, but I can't help it right now. Can't do much right now. No. Oh, unused objects. A door. Some furniture. No. The fucking therapist lounge. I love that. Unused pads. 20 pads bordering the door. Carrington's safe. This is reminiscent of the floor hatch in GoldenEye's train mission, where the plates bolting the hatch in place had to be destroyed in order to release the hatch. In defense, however, Joanna simply has to destroy the safe's door. Where are we? Despite having the laser necessary to cut open the safe, and this is the only mission where you are even given the laser weapon. The screenshot here is using crate objects. That's weird. Just a little friendly reminder, my Wi-Fi is being incredibly inconsistent, so if I start to lag, it is purely me, but the VOD will be up tomorrow. I do need to link to yesterday's VOD after stream as well. Unused texture, oh man. Black and white portrait, oh, Daniel Carrington is found amongst other textures used in the Institute. Training one single gun. Ooh, we got some unused dialogue. Hey.
Well, at least I won't know if I'm doing anything wrong.
Well, you know, that's one way to do it.
Well, at least I won't know if I'm doing anything wrong.
So true, bestie. So true. Like much of the unheard dialogue, this is technically used in an action block, but it can never trigger. It was likely recorded in the disarm bomb objective. The briefing for the 4.4 beta makes it sound as if Joanna actually had to disarm the bomb herself, rather than reprogramming the Skidar shuttle on the helipad. These text. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. That area, that section wasn't very big. It's not very big, is it? Ventilation shaft, love a good shaft. In front of the cylindrical wall next to the external comms hub can be blown open with an explosive weapon, granting access to a ventilation shaft and a ladder inside. And the ladder is a small room with red lighting and 3 vents, one of which looks outside and contains the mission's cheese. I forgot every level had cheese in it. What the fuck? The wall on the far side of the ladder, next to a red light, can also be destroyed, which grants access to Cassandra's office. Since there are normally no explosive weapons in Defection, cheats must be used in order to obtain this secret. The room can be entered normally in Extraction as part of an Easter egg. However, the wall at the top of the ladder cannot be opened during that mission, preventing it from being used as a shortcut. Interestingly, the top wall can be opened in the 6.4 beta, which does a good job of explaining why it was sealed off. The fight in that room is heavily scripted. The bomb spike can be used to blow open one of the walls in Mr. Blonde's Revenge, but again, cheats must be used to open both of them, since no other explosive weapons are available. Great artist. Cassandra's office. It seems there was originally going to be a security camera inside Cassandra's office, located above the door facing the desk. The pad in this set location directly precedes those used by the other cameras. Additionally, the action block which disables the cameras when the ECM mine is placed on the security hub in Defection disables tag object 050, along with the ones used by the cameras. In the final mission, this tag is assigned to one of the elevators in disable action. In disable action, there's nothing to it. However, like the pad, it directly precedes all other cameras tags. Weird. Hey, 3 objects. It would have been a nice track. Look, there are also pads, 2 objects for Cassandra's desk. The foyer. There's a pad for a terminal. No! Unused pads. Unused actions. The action block, which controls turning the foyer lights back on after a set time, has leftover actions that would have set a time on agent as on the higher difficulties. The value used is 1 minute, same as on Perfect Agent, but the block is terminated before the actions are reached. Okay, well, I'm glad they didn't make that harder than they should have. You won't shoot me, it's very good. I forgot this is what Area 51 looks like. It's weird. Ooh, I love that purple lighting. We got the bisexual lighting over here. The view of the keyhole through the X-ray scanner is better than seeing it for real. Honestly, yes, because we got the bisexual lighting, as previously mentioned. The duct required to enter the showers in Rescue on Perfect Agent, which contains the masked cheese, actually has a second Easter egg at the end of it that can't be seen normally since there's no way to get past the first drop into the locker room. The duct actually continues quite a distance to the left past the corner that can be seen normally. There are vents in the floor looking into the showers. It then turns left again, with more vents in the floor looking into the locker room. At the end of this stretch of duct is a wall with a keyhole carved out of it. Beyond the keyhole is another tiny section of duct, bright yellow lighting. While it's possible to look up into the duct through the locker room vents, the keyhole can only be seen with the X-ray scanner equipped or through the Farsight scope, both of which prevent seeing its intended lighting. I still love that bisexual lighting right there. Goofy looking mask though. While this helmeted helmeted masked head is available to use on characters in Combat Simulator, its file name proves it was originally intended to be utilized in Area 51. Huh. Oh, it's a monitor. Yeah, 0 kilobytes per second, just all the way down. Oh. Damn. Real badly. Hate it. 34% drop frame. An alternate model for the Area 50. God damn it! It happened. Did it again. Fucking poking my phone into the precarious position. The helmet is the same as the one worn by the A-51 faceplate head, but without the faceplate, obviously. The head itself is unique. It appears to be Carl Hilton, who left rare during Perfect Dark's development. This would explain why it wasn't used as one of the randomized heads. Weird. Used objects, a chair, screen. Just a fucking the mine. Why did they lay down mines instead of fixing the hole in the fence anyway? Oh, so true, bestie. A chunk of Area 51 exterior style wall with an upward facing light which illuminates a silly looking skull and crossbones. It was intended for the minefield, but there's no pad for it there. Over hill over dale as you hit the dusty trail. Oh man, my Wi-Fi's sucking today. Not a fan. Ugh. Radar console. What? This model is absolutely massive. Seriously, it's at 10% its normal size. Damn, I don't know why I was so damn blurred. I'm so blurred. A wall-mounted tan console with an oval radar display, 4 orange lights. Joanna has to shut down the air intercept radar in this mission, but this console isn't used in the bunker. There isn't a pad for it. Huh. Huh. Hey, more unused lines.
The air intercept radar is controlled from that bunker.
Huh.
The air intercept radar is controlled from that bunker.
The air intercept radar is controlled from that bunker. Can I actually? Oh, okay. That'd have been cool. To hear the first line, jump to the area with the lift door. Oh, wait. To jump. Wait, what? Unused pad. Unused dialogue. Using a moon jump game shark code, it's possible to hear 2 pieces of unused speech from Catterington. To jump up, hold the B button on controller 1 when Joanna's height is changing, such as when going over an incline or falling from a ledge. Release the B button to fall. To hear the first line, jump in the area with the lift.
The hangar lift is the other side of the huge door.
The hangar lift is the other side of the huge door. Ba 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 da da da. Dun 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 dun. Mysterious A-51 employing rocket launcher. There is a helipad after the minefield. Yep, an infiltration where a rocket launcher is found. Actually, that rocket launcher is left by an A-51 employee that is set to be killed at the beginning of the level. Usually he won't be seen during normal gameplay. Although if the player arrives fast enough to the minefield, his corpse can be seen next to the rocket launcher. That's so cool. He won't be killed if the level is played in perfect dark difficulty, enemy health set to 1000%. But he will just stand still holding the weapon and won't react at all at the sight of the player. That is weird. Nah. He's just hanging out with his racket launcher. Use text. Escape. Mystery objects. Bizarrely, there is an invisible collisionless table just in front of the door in this starting room. It has a tag, but nothing makes use of it. Its pad makes it float a slight distance above the ground, but it has the fall. It has the fall to ground property set. That's so strange. There's another hover bed with a mine on it and a hovercraft in the second autopsy room. Unlike other objects placed in inaccessible locations, these are never used by the mission. It can actually be seen normally by choosing to escape from Area 51 on the hover bike. The room can be entered using a cloaking device cheat to lure guards to open the locked doors themselves. That's fucking sick! I love that. Mine SOS. Technological regressions. Mine SOS reuses many of its object placements from rescue and escape, but common objects are used instead of the Area 51 specific ones used in the other missions. Some degree of a lack of afterthought was put into practice here. From the autogun evidence, the devs probably just didn't swap out the placeholder objects. When in development this happened is unknown. The Area 51 barrels likewise are replaced with the ones from Chicago. This is also the case in the rest of the barrels can be seen with the X-ray scanner. Okay. Skidoo. Skadoosh. Below the level. Slightly above 4 level. Okay. Battle Shrine. War's selection icon is based on a pre-release screenshot. It's using the game's default darker sky with red clouds. In the final version, both Skidar Ruins missions have a skybox which gives the mostly blue sky a rainbow appearance towards the horizon. It's crazy that someone even thought to look that deep into it. I love that. Boy. BS. Door. Gray stereoscope covered in an interesting pattern. Mainframe. Ear table, whatever that means. Ear chair. Labs. Carrington Villa. CD chair. There are pads for 2 unused doors in the basement. The first is near the control switch for the windmill, while the other is in the wine cellar. Unlike all the other pads in the basement, these are for single wide doors instead of double normal sized doors. 2 unused tables against the walls in the lower area with curved wooden walls. A coffee table between 2 sofas near the front door. Just little minor things. Chicago's missions select pictures based on a pre-release screenshot. A taxi is parked in front of the punk pond instead of the limousine that's there in the final version. The punk pond's windows are also blacked out. Yeah, that is weird looking. Pond, punk club, punk pond, whatever. The punk pond, while not unused content, is a surprisingly detailed area that is only used as an Easter egg. Normally you can only catch a glimpse of it through a fenced window since the doors are locked. However, if you disarm one of the guards in the stairwell, there's a good chance they'll book it into the bar, opening the locked doors in the process and allowing you in if you follow them. There's a Falcon 2 scope on the bar, which uses the normal Falcon 2 model. Collecting it allows Joanna to dual-wield the weapon. The mission's cheese is floating in one of the toilets. All the furniture inside is mock. That's still so wacky to me that they put as a fucking, what's the word? As an Easter egg on every level, they just put cheese in there. It smells like cheese. It smells like cheese. I don't know why I keep quoting fucking Stewie from Family Guy.
Stewie Daniel woman.
Oh, I just realized I'm at 129 Twitch followers. I need one more and I'll be at 130. Hell yeah. City sound effect. That fucking face, though. Some sort of sound effect that goes unused in the game, presumably meant for the Chicago level. What do we got? Oh, it's background Foley. That's weird sounding. Whew. Weird. The CIA agents. All of this mission's civilians wear tan trench coats similar to the one Joanna wears, and the brown ones were worn by the FBI agents. Taking a closer look reveals these civilians to be wearing a CIA photo badge. This body is even called CIA agent in the combat simulator character selections, so this entire city is just full of CIA agents. Extra briefcase. There's another normally invisible briefcase placed in the storm drain. This case is right below the waterfall, positioned so that it looks like it's partially behind the fall. It is not a collectible item, and despite being tagged, no action blocks reference it. Perhaps this was either an alternate placement for the equipment pickup objective for agent difficulty, or something else entirely, possibly related to the unused objective. I like that limousine more. It's more sleek. That one just looks silly. This might be another screenshot that'll do good. Sucking on my dunk, you're a little bunch. Beauty and the Beast. The test OBJ. The test object model is an alternate, less detailed limousine. I mean, I guess, but like I said, I like the more sleek version. It reminds me of the Batman animated series aesthetic of like 50s in the 90s. 50s in the 90s is a new way I like to be. It's just 50s in the 90s. Right. Storm drain, fire escape, unused objects, just boxes. The lift is actually modeled behind the locked doors at the start. There's a pad in there too. This level sucked, man. This level was fucking torture. I hated this level. Strangely, there's a pad for a pane of glass standing right in the middle of this hallway. It would need to be broken to let the doors leading to the hall with the laser control switches, and would most likely stop any guards that were alerted in the room with the light switches. Oh my god, this is so weirdly worded. Either that or my non-diagnosed dyslexia is acting up. Laser control hall with some servers. Airbase. Airbase chair. Chair base, if you will. More boxes. The secretary was supposed to have a chair. Unfortunately, her action block isn't set up to allow her to sit in it. Oh, let the lady sit. Steward's lounge. Some plants. Another plant would have kept the one already in this room from getting lonely. That's silly. Beneath Air Force One, the area under Air Force One has nothing but a laser grid in the final setup. There are pads for crates down here as well. Oh, shortcuts. I hate that. AF1 cargo door. The scary door. Crash site, I remember this. Joanna's HUD is supposed to be displayed in the mission intro. Her Arctic head lacks the HUD model, however, so it can only be seen if her outfit is swapped for another one. It would make sense for Joanna to continue to crash site wearing her stewardess outfit. She's magically reverted to her Arctic outfit after being knocked out in Air Force One. Oh, don't be presumptuous, buddy. For all you know, she could have done a quick change. There's a beacon.
Maybe there's a beacon in there.
I like that. Maybe there's a beacon in there. Pell chair.
Cripple the engines and the ship will drift. Perfect.
Cripple the engines and the ship will drift. Perfect.
Cripple the engines and the ship will drift. Perfect.
Joanna never has to do anything to the ship's engine in this mission, nor does there seem to be any location remaining on the map in this current state that could be used to place said engines. Instead, various systems are disabled to make the ship drift. Driftwood. Certain doors that look alien. The set, yeah.
This antibody masking will protect us from the automatic defenses.
Forgot Elvis sounded like like he sounds like early Yoda, circa episode 5. This antibody's masking will protect us from the automatic defenses. Like, it really sounds like a woman's doing a Yoda voice. I love it, though. I don't know why I'm suddenly getting so tired. Granted, I've woken up early every night this week so far. Tomorrow's gonna be no different, but Friday I get a break. I'm gonna sleep until 10 or 11:30, baby. Love it. Mysterious Mayan. There's a third Mayan soldier in this mission who is placed in the corridor leading to the engine room. He's set to do nothing and is killed at the start of the mission. He drops a shield on death, but the shield is flagged to only appear on Agent, and this area is not accessible on that difficulty. Oh, that's weird. I didn't realize there were some missions that you couldn't go to on... Man, I hate that. Just let me play how I want to play, man. You put the fucking difficulties in here. Let's see. Blue armor vest. This could be seen being dropped by a guard in a pre-release Datadyne defect. Oh my god. Pre-release Datadyne defection screenshot. Excuse me. The item goes unused in the final version. And said guard now drops a shield instead. I would have liked an armor vest. That would have been much more enjoyable. Finding this instead of shields in the early missions would have made a lot more sense from a story perspective. I agree. The cyan and gold tinted board cube model from GoldenEye is present as well. There's a pre-release screenshot of this being used as a placeholder for a shield in Datadyne investigation. Token from GoldenEye's The Living Daylights multiplayer game. What token? Oh, I get Flashback. Oh, yeah. Miniature. Hand grenade. Oh, there it is. Hand grenade from GoldenEye. Its file name hints at an unused grenade type, but there's no unused weapon which corresponds to it. Its only other remnant is a text string. So it's a flashbang that went unused. Okay, that's interesting. Okay. Headgear. Header? I hardly know her. I love those. I love jokes like that. That's so dumb. Not a specific object, but an entire category of objects goes unused. Like GoldenEye, Perfect Dark supports attaching a hat or helmet, more specifically any model, to a character's head with object type 11. In addition to the object type, the reaction type for hat models in GoldenEye 6E still works, allowing any model given to it to be shot off of characters' heads. Oh, that's cool. You can shoot people's hats off. I love that. Going with a fucking corny line. Hats off to you. Hats off to the bone. That song's a hit for a hot second. Hats off to the bone. Most cards' concept art shows them wearing headgear in a couple of screenshots, one of which is shown here. prove it was being used at one point, but before release, all the headgear models were removed from the game. The few remaining helmets were actually head models. Oh, I think, like, the helmets were part of the model. That's weird. A likely reason why headgear didn't make the cut has to do with how it is positioned on characters and a difference between the heads in GoldenEye and Perfect Dark. In GoldenEye, all heads are about the same size and shape, and despite this, there are still some minor clipping issues with headgear on certain heads. In Perfect Dark, there's a much greater variety in head sizes, since headgear is positioned based on the body's neck level. It just doesn't fit on certain heads correctly. Even in the pre-release screenshot, the guard's cap is placed slightly lower than it should be, and is clipping into his head. Oh no, not the head clip. Laser post. Locking mechanisms. I love that multicolored block. Miscellaneous crate. The Touch That Box. What a name. I love that. That's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Oh. That's camp as hell right there. It is gagging the sled. Touch That Box. What a name! That's also good. Running for the thumbnail. That's fucking great. I love it. I love that a lot. Man. Oh boy, okay, let's see here. A metal box with gold and cyan tint. Cyan? Yeah, I see it. Not unlike that of the Borg Cube crate. Touch That Box was a combat simulator game type, which teams would compete for control of multiple rooms in the area by touching boxes within them. The game type was scrapped before release, but based on its file name, this is the eponymous box that would have been touched. Touch the box. GoldenEye low. I thought that said Lego. I was like, as if I don't. As if I haven't ignored Lego for the past like 25 years, maybe 15 years. I just haven't had any reason to like build any actual Legos. I love the Lego video games, they fucking rip, but that's about it. Lego Skidar Drone. Doesn't look like it, but I'll take your word for it. A tiny metal tripod with two small pyramids floating above it. The easiest way to see it is to use the Game Shark code THAT, which replaces the normal laptop gun Sentry turret. It is unknown which level these would have been used in, possibly Attack Ship and Skidar Ruins, but perhaps larger than its near microscopic size as shown in game. Okay. Making some pretty good headway. Version differences, man. Unused levels. Retaking the Institute, intended as another special assignment bonus mission, similar to the 4 featured in the final game. Retaking the Institute never got beyond the planning stages. According to designer Duncan Buckwood, it was to be a full-on assault against the Skidar in the Institute building. Retaking the Institute's incomplete briefing and objective text is still present in the final game. The string for its name in the text file used for menu places. Oh my god. For the menu, places it between the Mayan SOS and war missions. Its slot is set up to play the music track CI Operative. It is an operative. The mole is inoperable. Skidar. Using the GameShark code, a solo edition of the Skidar Combat Simulator Arena can be accessed. Joanna starts at a unique spawn point not shared by any of the multiplayer spawn points with a Falcon 2, Yippee Mr. Falcon, CMP-150, AR-34, and Reaper. The mission can be played in co-op and counter co-op mode, but in counter co-op, the other characters will just be another Joanna Dark. There are no objectives and no way to complete the mission. Unfortunate. In the final version, the setup is incomplete since it lacks character objects that are required for its action blocks to work properly. If the characters were added and their ideas properly set, a semi-scripted battle will take place between some Mayans on Joanna's side and some Datadyne shock troopers. This battle can briefly be seen in one of the early game trailers. This setup file also has some other unused content not seen in any footage, including additional paths for characters and an enemy that would seek out Joanna. Rooftop. A text string found alongside those used for the other combat simulator arenas is all that remains of a rooftop. According to Rare, it was not up to scratch. But was it up to par? That's the real mystery. What is it? Oh, okay, it's music from Siren, the horror game. And we'll eat 'em, beat 'em, beat 'em, beat 'em, beat 'em, beat 'em, beat 'em. You and me should go outside and eat 'em, beat 'em, eat 'em, beat 'em, beat 'em, beat 'em. All pathetic, life-waving, ignorant geeks. And we'll eat 'em, beat 'em, eat 'em, beat 'em, beat 'em, beat 'em. Come join the cause, come join the cause. Who wants to come with me and come join the cause? Hide in the sky, hide in the... I got that song stuck in my head the other day. I fucking love that song. I think it's called You Fake. It's definitely by System of a Down. And it's on either Mesmerize or Hypnotize. I forget which one. Those albums tend to blur together sometimes, but I love that song. It's a very simple one. It's a mix of silly and serious. Come join the cause! Come join the cause! Oh, let's to come with me and come join the cause! Hide in the sky! Hide in the sky! Who wants to come with me and hide in the sky? You and me should go outside and eat 'em, beat 'em, eat 'em, beat 'em, beat 'em, beat 'em. All pathetic, life-waving, ignorant geeks. And we'll eat 'em, beat 'em, eat 'em, beat 'em, beat 'em. They're saying eat 'em, beat 'em, eat 'em, beat 'em. By the way, eat them, beat them. And we'll eat 'em, beat 'em, eat 'em, beat 'em, beat 'em, beat 'em. I've had to practice that because it's so satisfying when you get it right. And we'll eat 'em, beat 'em, eat 'em, beat 'em, beat 'em, beat 'em. Ugh, great song. I think there's a little refrain in that song, but that's mostly the whole song. The yelling verses and then the silly chorus. Eat 'em, beat 'em, eat 'em, beat 'em, beat 'em, beat 'em. Unused weapons, no visuals, unused monitor screens. These look like something out of an old MS-DOS game. Wacky looking, I like it. A Mayan, Daniel Carrington, join a dark face, join a dark party frock. Frock? What? Oh, I don't get it. Skidar warrior, skidoosh. Oh, that's the Skidar. Cassandra. Air Force One terminal and a Skidar. Brown planet, sure. Negative planet. Neptune with inverted section. Galaxy with areas labeled. Elliptical galaxy. Spiral galaxy with areas labeled. Hourglass Nebula. I love that one. That one's fun. Earth. Welcome to Earth. Various astronomical objects. Each of the 3 colored planets has a screen, but there's also an animated one which fades between them. The elliptical galaxy is never shown in its original coloration, since one screen value tints it green and another blue. Likewise, the spiral galaxy has green and blue tinted variants in addition to its original colors. Cool. Yeah, those fucking spinnies. These look like old reaction GIFs from like the early 2000s. Like just random ass GIFs you'd see on like people's what's this GeoCities pages, you know? I never did get into GeoCities as a child. I think I was born on the tail end of GeoCities, where like I was technically alive while they were a thing, but I wasn't conscious enough to like know what they were or know anyone who had one, you know? Or at least I never thought to talk about it with anybody, because I never saw any GeoCities pages, although based on the ones I've seen, I feel like I would have loved the fuck out of that, because you can organize shit however you want, put whatever, like, knowing my ass, I would have had a sub-page for magic, video games, books, you know, all kinds of shit. All of my special interests. I mean, who knows? I probably would have fucking gotten into reviewing games like, yo, check it out, I got the new Sly Cooper. Why is the music not on? Okay, that's why. It's just some silence. There we go. I love that guy. He fucking spin. He's spin. Alright. Oops. Forget I always have to mute it when I do that. These animated screenshots cannot be used. Values exist which seem to correspond to them, but they read the data off the green bar chart instead. Their animations are actually defined as a part of the Skadar Warrior screen that can never be seen normally due to loop commands. The second screen from the left is most likely Justin Cook, while the third and fourth are Duncan Botwood. I love the spin, that's still silly. Two of them appear to be developers recreating screens from GoldenEye. I like that. Undefined. I feel like I'm looking at a fucking GeoCities page. This shit's cool as hell. That's another one for the options. Hell yeah, dude, it's shredding the gnar. These are all leftovers from GoldenEye and only exist as textures. Interestingly, 2 of the textures were updated. The spinning cube was reduced in size, while Carl Hilton talking was updated to fill the entire width of the texture, rather than being pillar boxed. Whatever that means. That's not a full song, that's just a jingle. Mr. Jangles. Oh, an alternate death theme. I actually like this one more. That one's more pleasant. A track that starts off similar to the Deep Sea. Ooh, I love the vibe. Creepy. Nullify threat 2. Then completely changes after a couple minutes or so. This can be heard in one of the very first trailers in the game, but only as background music, not tied to a specific mission. Next turns into EDM. I love that. I dig that. And finally is a brief, goofy jingle. I mean, you know, that certainly is brief and or goofy. Excuse me, burpees. Unused text.
When you speak, I hear silence.
Oh.
Every word a defiance.
I love her.
I can hear
Darren Core. Featuring Ashley Barrett. We All Become from the Transistor soundtrack. Gorgeous, gorgeous game and song. Oh, we're going EDM with it. Cool. We may be able to finish this just in time because it's 1:20. We're at 1:30 right now in terms of live stuff. And the GoldenEye text files. Cheese pieces. Hey, there's a small wedge of cheese hidden in every single player map. These are modeled as part of the map geometry, and as such cannot be collected or interacted with in any meaningful way. That's what I thought. Yeah. Cheese. Sinister terminals. Black terminals used in Datadyne investigation and a standing variation of them. I love the song, though. Let's see if I can add it to a different playlist. Sweet. Anyway. The black terminals used in Datadyne investigation and the standing variation of them found in Area 51 both have an Easter egg. If you use them as a standard object rather than a screen object, they display an angry-looking eye where their screen would normally be. This looks identical to the texture Dr. Carroll's eyes, seen when his personality has been erased, but isn't the same index. The file names of these two models are Sinister PC and Sinister Station. The terminals used in the Carrington Institute in Air Force One use the file names Good PC and Good Station, but do not have a similar Easter egg. Brotherly love. In order to pass the duel on Special Agent, Joanna must defeat a hologram of Jonathan despite him making a sneaky approach. It's easier to bring down Jonathan than the Datadyne guard fought an agent, because even if he gets the drop on Joanna, his shots will never hit her. The only way to lose to him is to get into his melee range. Any character using Jonathan's head is actually hard-coded as an ally for the purpose of targeting. Joanna's auto-aim won't target him, his shots won't damage her, and the aim mode crosshair turns blue when pointing a gun at him. Even though the character used for Jonathan is properly set up as an enemy, the game forces ally targeting on him because of his head. That's cool as hell. That's frickin' sick. Wicked sick. Unrelated to this, Jonathan is given, quote, Dark as his surname in the briefing for this mission in the American and European versions of the game. No relation between Joanna and Jonathan is ever mentioned anywhere else in the game. He was originally intended to be Joanna's brother, but this was dropped at some point during development, and the duel's briefing is the last remnant of it. RB Easter egg. In the far end of the long lab of Datadyne investigation, where you must shoot shut down the experiments. Hidden in the tech parts in the floor grate is the initials RB, most likely standing for Ross Burry, one of the graphic programmers. Barry left various other Easter eggs with his name throughout the game, such as Rossorama texture in the Air Force One level. Mystery object. This thing, whatever it is, exists on the Pelagic 2 level. It is not used in any mission difficulty, is part of the level geometry, and is unique, only appearing once in the entire level. It's possible it was related to the engines somehow, since there is a voice line referring to an unused object related to the disabling of said engines left in the final game. Mysterious explosions. In Mr. Blonde's Revenge, using the bomb spy or any other explosive around the ventilation wall next to the ramp that goes to the helipad will trigger a series of massive explosions all over the rooftop, similar to the explosions in Mayan SOS when the UFO is destroyed. This happens because the player's Skidar bombs are stored near here before they're handed out. The co-op player's bomb is left lying around invisible in single player and is only properly hidden once the elevator bomb is planted. That's funny. Joanna asks about Carrington's contact, but he cuts her off, insisting on radio silence. Then the Institute goes on to break that silence and gives hints for several objectives throughout that mission and the next G5 building. While this makes no sense in the final game's context, it does make sense in the context of the 1999 prototype when there were no in-game objective hints. Oh, okay. Combat Simulator map Easter eggs. Airbase plant. Oh, this might be it. Yep. Alright, that'll do it for this evening. I'm gonna give it a little bit and try and wait to rate some. Here, we'll go ahead and shut the VOD off. VOD watchers, thank you for enjoying the VOD. To my left will be two options. One links to the playlist to where I look at other cut content from video games, and also is a randomly selected video recommended by YouTube. Pick one of those if you feel like it, or don't. Don't bother me none. Like and or subscribe if you feel like it, or don't. Don't bother me none. Have a nice day, VOD watchers. Bye-bye.